Hello, ma'am and my friends. Thank you for the opportunity that has been given to us. During this time, we will present the strengths and weaknesses of quantitative and qualitative research. Before we start the presentation, let us introduce ourselves. My name, next slide, please. My name is Putu Devita Kirana Putri Swada, and my student number 211-2021-037. And my friends,
My name is Nikomang Anggit Jayanti. My student number is 211-2021-033.
My name is Niputu Eka Mejani. My student number is 211-2021-046.
all right, for the first material will be presented by Anggi. For Anggi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Devita, for the time that given to me. I will to explain about the strength of quantitative research. One of the main strength of quantitative research is first ability and to generalize finding to a large population. By collecting data from a prospective sample of user, quantitative research can provide insight that can be applied to a larger group of people. This make it a useful method for answering research question. Um, and then focus on the describing and predicting patterns and trends in a population. And then another strength of quantitative research is objectivity and reliability. Quantitative method involve the use of standard measure and statistical analysis, which can help reduce bias and improve the accuracy and the reliability of the result. This makes quantitative research a good choice for the answering research question that require precise and reliable measurement. And then the last strength of the quantitative research is short and quick. The data can be analyzed in a quick and easy way with the use of statistically valid random models. Finding can be generalized to the population about which information is necessary. And then weakness of quantitative research. The first weakness of quantitative research is requires a large number of respondents. The large sample size, the more or better than the statistical findings are. And then number two is elaborate on the contextual in not factor that can help the result or to explain the variation. In the quantitative research, there is no need elaborate or have sharing of the talk for the further information. It is a straightforward answer, unlike in qualitative. Okay, that's all about my explanation. The next material will be explained by Tueka.
Okay, Anggi, thank you for the time. Now I will to explain about the strength of qualitative research. Number one is required to get detailed information about personnel and group. It's mean this type of research study requires the researcher to immerse himself or herself in the phenomenon under investigation. Direct experience can be acquired. And the number two is need only fewer participants to provide useful and relevant insight. It means a small number of participants can make qualitative research is cost efficient. Next slide, please. And the number three is provide in-depth findings. It means in-depth interview provide rich information and it offers the opportunity to ask follow-up questions, prove additional information, justify previous answer, and establish a connection between several topics. Okay, I think that's all about the string of qualitative research. The next material will be continued by my partner Devita. For Devita, time is yours.
All right, thank you to Eka for the time that given to me, and I will continue the explanation. I will explanation about weakness of qualitative research. For the first one is it could take a lot of time. Data collection takes longer since researchers go off in many different directions. Additionally, sorting through all of the additional data takes time. The value of every data point is never certain since it is appraised subjectively. In contrast to data gathered via qualitative research, data gathered through other research forms are subject to strict criteria and expectation that enable it to be reviewed and used more quickly. And the second one is dependent on the observed impartiality. This is where the subjective aspect of data collection in qualitative research may potentially be a drawback. Another researcher may view data that one believes is relevant and necessary to collect as meaningless and choose not to pursue it. Individual viewpoints and instinctive choice might result in very comprehensive data. Because of its dependence on researchers' subjectivism, it can also result in data that is oversimplified or even erroneous. And the last one is researcher needs to have a deep knowledge of the problem domain because it is entrusted to the researcher with a great deal of faith that they will obtain and then compile the hidden data that a supplier makes available. The ability of the researcher to make all the connection is essential to the researcher's success. If the researcher is successful in doing this, the data will be significant and will aid brands in advancing their goals. Otherwise, until the initial findings are acquired, there is no ability to change the course of action. The next step is to start a fresh qualitative procedure. All right, next slide, please. All right, that's all for our presentation. See you next time and bye-bye.